Starts now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, the man accused of driving his SUV into a crowd of people during a holiday parade in Waukesha earlier this month is now being charged with another count of first-degree intentional homicide. That's 6 homicide charges for Daryl Brooks Jr. The latest comes after an 8-year-old boy named Jackson Sparks died from his injuries last week. In addition to those people who died, more than 60 others were injured in the holiday parade horror. Today, Wisconsin Children's Hospital says 7 children remain hospitalized more than a week after that incident. A jury is now in place, opening arguments underway in the trial of Ghislaine Maxwell. She has pleaded not guilty to charges of sex trafficking and perjury. Maxwell is accused of helping her former boyfriend, Jeffrey Epstein, recruit and groom underage girls for sex between the years of 1994 and 2004. Epstein, you remember, died in prison before his trial began. Maxwell faces up to 80 years in prison if convicted on all charges. Outside, Jeff, it's been a busy day in the weather department.
Yeah, the snow showers out there now are beginning to wind down, but the damage is done. The roadways are messy across much of the Northwoods right now, lesser so across parts of central Wisconsin. Here's Eagle River, and you can see the roads are covered. The snow is still flying. That's where the axis of heaviest snow has been today. In fact, visibility is still down to a mile in Eagle River, a mile in Rhinelander. But look off to the west. That's where our weather's coming from. It's clearing up pretty quickly now across parts of northwestern Wisconsin. That will be in our backyards overnight tonight. So overall, the light snow out there now turning into flurries the next couple hours and then ending by midnight. Here's the radar. And again, this has been a pretty weird day in terms of weather where snow here, but like literally nothing across parts of central Wisconsin. Marathon County, Portage County are like, snow? What snow? Just some drizzle across their neck of the woods. For us, though, lots of snow up our way, followed by a break tomorrow, followed by our next system. Gets in here on Wednesday with some rainfall on Wednesday, but not tonight. Temperatures are below freezing across the Northwoods. We'll have lows tonight in the mid-20s. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is decreasing clouds. Still a couple of flurries out there, light snow, with low temperatures down near 25. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
Thank you, Jeff. The number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases per day here in Wisconsin has fallen over the last week. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports about 1,800 new cases, dropping our daily average for the last week to about 2,600. However, part of that can probably be attributed to people not getting tested as often over the holiday, as the percent of tests coming back positive is still up around about 12%. DHS also reports 4 new deaths today. We're hovering around 14 per day over the last week. Tomorrow, Marathon County is hosting a community vigil to honor and remember Marathon County residents who lost their lives due to COVID-19. That event is scheduled for 4:30 till 6 tomorrow evening on the 400 block in downtown Wausau. As of today, Marathon County health leaders have reported 278 confirmed deaths and about 41 more probable deaths in Marathon County from COVID-19. Today, President Biden urged Americans to get their COVID-19 shots and booster shots among concerns of a new variant known as Omicron. Mr. Biden's closed the U.S. off to flights from a few different specific countries in response. It says he doesn't anticipate any other travel restrictions, though that could change depending on the spread of the virus.
But while we have that travel restrictions can slow the speed of Omicron, it cannot prevent it. But here's what it does. It gives us time. It gives us time to take more actions, to move quicker, to make sure people understand you have to get your vaccine. You have to get the shot. You have to get the booster. Sooner or later, we're going to see cases of this new variant here in the United States. We'll have to face this new threat just as we faced those that come before it.
The president added the new variant is cause for concern, but not panic. Today, President Biden also met with the CEOs of a number of major retailers and grocers, including Walmart and Food Lion, to discuss the holiday shopping season and current supply chain issues. Biden said compared to last year, he believes Americans have a little more hope this holiday season. After falling last week, the markets rebounded a bit today. Friday, the Dow had its worst day in more than a year. Today, the index bounced back, rising about 235 points, closed at 35,135. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 also rose today. With millions of people shopping online today for Cyber Monday, security experts are reminding you to keep your guard up. Jen Sullivan has 3 tips to help you avoid becoming a scam victim.
Beware before you click buy. With a record number of people continuing their online holiday shopping this week, experts say stay alert.
We get international scammers that are tapping into the U.S. market by looking for products that they know are in high demand and pretending to offer those just to get people's credit card information.
According to a survey from the National Retail Federation, 62.8 million people were expected to shop on Cyber Monday alone. Online retailers like Amazon are expecting huge online sales.
Last year, it was a record-breaking day for us on Cyber Monday, and we do expect it to be bigger and better this year.
That massive online demand, along with the ongoing supply chain crisis, has some shoppers concerned about availability. An online security expert, Douglas Parisi, says that desperation may leave holiday shoppers vulnerable against scammers and hackers.
The major carriers don't have the products, and so people start to look to third-party vendors, people that claim that they have several of these, and that should be a red flag. Is if somebody has something available that is very difficult to find. If they're not charging an exorbitant price, they're probably just scamming you.
Here's what he recommends you keep in mind to protect your money and personal data while you shop online. Number 1, shop only from trustworthy retailers with secure websites. 2, set up a separate email for online shopping only. And finally, use a credit card instead of a debit card for increased protection against any shady charges. For today's Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Well, some scammers do their work online. Other thieves still work the old-fashioned way. We'll look at one Grinchy theft in Alaska recently in just a few minutes. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
I was a Navy submariner for over 20 years. I spent a large portion of my life underwater. Service is about putting your country before yourself. But Senator Ron Johnson uses his office to serve himself. Ron Johnson passed a special tax break that benefited his family's business, then cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since he's been elected. That's not what service is about. Tell Ron Johnson to stop voting for tax laws that benefit himself.
Behold, Taco John's new family pack in a pound. 4 soft-shelled tacos, 2 meat and potato burritos, and a pound of potato olays for just $16. It's an easy dinner win, courtesy of the drive-thru. The new family pack in a pound. Taco John's.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Carrot Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel, New York, Eskashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Carrot Jewelers, downtown Minocqua.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City. Our prices will floor you.
When you take a statin drug to reduce cholesterol, it can also deplete your CoQ10 levels. Qunol can help restore this important heart health nutrient. Qunol, the better CoQ10.
The bullseye for heaviest snow today right across Vilas County, which is where we're at right now. Still snowing here in Eagle River, but there was lots of places that saw no snow at all today. Looking at you, western parts of Price County, parts of Marathon County, Portage County, Adams County, Wood County. No snow for you, but up here, lots of snow. And here's the radar. This is all winding down as we speak, but there are still a few pockets of moderate snow right across Vilas County, Oneida County as well, working toward Forest County. So overall, this event is winding down, but the damage is done. It'll take some time for the roads to recover tonight into tomorrow morning, so be ready for that as you're traveling this evening into tomorrow. But then this thing gets out of here tonight. We'll get a nice day in the forecast for tomorrow, but then we're looking upstream once again. But here we are, winds out there now, 0. So this snow is falling straight down. You can catch it with your tongue if you want to, but it's still reducing visibility. So here it is now, the bullseye for heaviest snow. It's leaving parts of Vilas County now, going like this toward the Green Bay area. So overall, the heaviest snow is now over, but visibility down to a mile is still light snow, a half mile is moderate snow, and a quarter mile is heavy snow. So no one's doing that right now. It's improving as we speak, but overall, the roads are quite a mess across parts of Vilas County and Oneida County right now. So here goes our big system right there going like this. It's out of here. Then high pressure builds in for a day, but then this system right there, that has eyes on us for Wednesday, but it's going to go to our north just a bit, meaning it's going to pull up some warmer temperatures as it does. Thus, we could get some rain mixed with snow showers on Wednesday into Wednesday evening. Here it is now across Montana, looking in the Dakotas. This will be in our backyards late tomorrow night, like late tomorrow night, mostly through the day on Wednesday. Okay, so Futurecast shows the back edge of the snow getting out of here now. Cloud cover likely sticking around tonight and through much of tomorrow. The back edge will be right across parts of western Wisconsin, but then that new system kind of enters the area tomorrow afternoon. That will increase the cloud cover for us tomorrow. All right, we're below freezing in Rhinelander and Eagle River and Land O'Lakes, so overall, all snow up here. There's been a little bit of mist in the air and some drizzle across parts of central Wisconsin today, with temperatures hovering at or just above freezing throughout the afternoon. We're not going to stay there, though, so 36 is the forecast. We're going to melt some snow tomorrow and then really melt some snow on Wednesday into Thursday. We got to survive this, right? And keep that snowpack around, and then before we get to the weekend with temperatures back in the 20s and likely low temperatures back in the single digits this weekend. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is clearing skies after midnight. Until then, some light snow and flurries still out there, maybe an inch or so additional accumulation with low temperatures down near 25. For tomorrow, all right, Tuesday, partly cloudy skies, breezy tomorrow, highs near 36, so above freezing. Get your windshield washer fluid out tomorrow. You're going to need it if you're driving around, with a northwest breeze around 10. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows that rain and snow chance for us on Wednesday with a high of 40, Thursday 38, and then a front's going to come through Thursday night, cool us off a bit for Friday, and then back below freezing for the weekend with our next chance for snow getting in here on Sunday afternoon. Justin?
Thanks, Jeff. Last summer was like any other for diver Tamara Thompson as she explored the waters of Lake Mendota in Madison until she spotted a piece of wood, an unusual piece of wood, and reported it to the archaeological department. Carbon-14 sample dated it back to roughly the year 800.
It's the not only the oldest, mostly intact water vessel in Wisconsin. It's the only one found with artifacts, these net sinkers. It's the only one found at this depth.
It was a canoe traced to the Ho-Chunk Nation about 1,200 years ago. Many members of the tribe, of course, still live in the Wausau and Wittenberg areas.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm real happy that they did bring this up, that they're going to preserve it, and it's very interesting.
The canoe is now in a 2.5-year preservation process to get the water out of it. Once that's done, it'll be available for studying and observation. Police in Alaska are on the lookout for whoever stole a truckload of homemade toys over the weekend. Lauren Maxwell has details.
Cars, trucks, dinosaurs.
Les Vetro and his wife Margaret have been making handmade wooden toys for nearly 20 years. Sturdily constructed.
This is the farm truck.
Beautifully crafted.
So it goes up and down like that.
Some of them are even signed. But what remains in their Wasilla workshop is just a tiny fraction of their inventory. Most of it was stolen last weekend.
That darn Grinch stole our Christmas.
The couple had finished their sales at a craft fair in Anchorage. They packed everything up into a rented U-Haul and stayed overnight at an Anchorage hotel.
Monday morning, when I got up to go out there and get the truck started, that's when I discovered it was gone. just like that.
$17,000 worth of toys.
The Grinch hit us hard.
And that doesn't include the tools or display items that were stolen as well. It's put an early end to their craft fair season.
They like our toys and they want us to be there, but we can't.
The couple says it could be a year or even 2 before they can replace all their toys. They have a plea for the person who took them.
Please bring them back. It's our livelihood.
They say the loss isn't theirs alone. On Christmas morning, there'll be lots of children who are missing out as well.
Now, the Fetros say all they want is to get their toys and their tools back, and they're hoping that police will come up with some leads, but they're also asking people to keep their eyes open in case any of these beauties turn up for sale.
It's Lauren Maxwell reporting. The Green Bay Packers picked up a big win over the weekend, but did it come at a cost? We'll have the latest on Aaron Rodgers and his toe issues after the break.
The joys of online ordering. You never have to leave the comforts of your home.
Right? And our go-to is Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Really?
You betcha. Got this bag delivered yesterday.
Oh, and they're sporting goods.
Awesome.
They've got all that?
When I need workwear, I know where I'm headed.
They've got kitchen gadgets,
hunting gear,
canning
cookware,
supplies,
tools,
decor, pet toys,
lanterns.
Wow, I can't believe they have all that. It's all here at farmandfleet.com. Just a convenient click away. Find quality products
all online
at farmandfleet.com.
Well said.
Marshfield Children's providers are experts in the care of rock stars, astronauts, inventors, and reinventors, acrobats, award-winning chefs, and social media stars. Kids are exceptional. We provide kid-worthy care for every kind of kid. Marshfield Children's.
Tonight, The Voice is live.
You came here to win this.
That was phenomenal. Watch live, vote live.
I'm happy for you, John.
I am so happy for me too.
Then, watch The Voice coaches jam with Jimmy on his new show.
That's my jam! On this game, get your partner to guess the artist.
He was an astronaut.
An astronaut?
I'm not good at games. I'm just happy to be here.
The Voice live, followed by the sneak episode of That's My Jam, tonight on NBC.
Have you ever looked up how much of an appliance is made in the U.S.? At Maher Water Corporation, we use systems that are 90% made in the U.S. In fact, over 80% of the unit is made right here in the Midwest, and 75% of the entire unit is made right here in our beautiful state of Wisconsin. Combining the local made product with a local family company means money spent here stays here. So call us today to meet our Wisconsin-made family.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers had one of his best games of the season last night. Rodgers threw for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and also ran for a score. The Packers beat the Rams 36-28. He did it all on a bad toe. The former MVP says he wasn't sure if he would need surgery over the bye week on the toe. However, NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport says that's not happening. The hope is during the upcoming bye week, that's a week off, it'll heal and improve. Again, it hasn't bothered his performance. The last 2 games, Rodgers has 7 total touchdowns, 692 passing yards, no interceptions. A popular resident of Clive, Iowa, is now safe at home after being missing for more than 4 days. Among the descriptions when this resident was missing included that they had horns and eat just about anything. Amanda Rooker reports.
Clive City Hall is home to an unlikely group of residents, a herd of goats that belongs to the city.
The city of Clive has a herd of goats, 15 of them right now, including one sheep. And what we do, we use them to eat invasive species out of the greenbelt.
During the spring and summer months, Clive's greenbelt goats graze on unwelcome weeds and other invasive plants. And from November through April, you can usually find this unique group of gardeners at City Hall. But this winter, one goat had different plans.
This is Steve. He lives here with the other goats, but he's in the market for some new real estate, and that's gained him some notoriety here in Clive.
Tuesday morning, when the goats were being loaded into their winter enclosure, Steve broke loose. And authorities say he was on the run for 4.5 days and traveled all over town. One Clive resident caught Steve on her Ring camera just outside her house. And another family spotted Steve on their way to Thanksgiving dinner.
I screamed at my husband, "Oh my gosh, it's the missing goat, turn around, turn around." So we turned around and we saw him just staring at us.
Steve then made his way to the car dealership, and his reflection in the window kept him busy. Hall and her family were able to corner him in the parking lot, using a relish tray as bait.
So I had this little carrot and I was like, "Come here, come here."
Hall says she's seen other goats break loose before, but only for a few hours. So when it comes to escape artists, she says Steve is the greatest of all time.
For as long as we've lived here, it's the longest I've seen a goat missing.
Steve was captured Friday afternoon, and authorities say he's now back where he belongs.
He was very sneaky and roaming a lot of territory, but we're happy that we got him back and he's safe.
And how do the other goats feel about Steve's escape?
It's Celcom's Black Friday sale, November 19th through the 30th. Save up to $400 on an amazing lineup of phones, including several premium smartphones for just $1 per month. Restrictions apply. Taxes due at sale. Visit Celcom.com/Black Friday for details.
That's not bacon. It's sausage.
Whoa.
Behold, Johnsonville sausage strips. Sausage that looks and cooks like bacon. It's a meaty miracle. Find them in the bacon section, even though they're sausage.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill butter burger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time. Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you.
Welcome to Delicious. Although it seems like any ordinary day, it isn't. For one extraordinary reason. Because now with Spectrum Mobile, you get unlimited on 2 or more lines for $29.99 a line. This is a huge deal that'll make you feel larger than life. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99 with nationwide 5G included. Call 1-844-955-2999. It's the biggest news in mobile with the best deal ever. Get unlimited talk, text, and data for only $29.99 with no contracts, added taxes, or hidden fees, and nationwide 5G included. Save up to 60% on your mobile bill. Get gigantic savings with unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99. Call 1-844-955-2999 or visit a store near you. Switch today and you too will feel larger than life.
A blend of elegance and rustic log cabin, the Whitetail Inn of St. Germain specializes in fun Northwoods dining. We are a popular dining spot for residents and visitors with an active event calendar, including special holiday brunches. Reserve your dining experience now.
It's Celcom's Black Friday sale, November 19th through the 30th. Save up to $400 on an amazing lineup of phones, including several premium smartphones for just $1 per month. Restrictions apply. Taxes due at sale. Visit Celcom.com/Black Friday for details.
Jeff, some folks out there saw quite a bit of snow today.
Yeah, it's been across our viewing area from nothing to a lot of something, right? Parts of Vilas County reporting, 3, 4, 5 inches of snow in a few spots. That's now winding down, but the damage is done. The roadways are, snow covered in most spots this evening, and that will last most likely into early parts of tomorrow morning. Okay, so here's the radar, and again, there's a huge difference here between something and nothing, and that is right across parts of Lincoln, back toward Price, into parts of Marathon County. South of that line, line. Nothing for you. North of it, some snow. Almost 3 inches here in Rhinelander, more north and west of our area. But again, it is winding down. Here's visibility where it is actually snow hitting the ground, basically hugging the UP border as we speak. It'll all wind down tonight, and then tomorrow we get a break followed by our next system on Wednesday. That's going to be a rain-snow mix before we have temperatures hanging out near 40 on Thursday again.
No major events there, but some stuff to keep your eye on.
It's messy out there right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. Mr. Food and Wheel of Fortune are next. We'll see you back here at 10 with more.